Okay, I'm going to work out a few problems from page 13, questions 42, 43, 44, chapter 1, section 2, adding integers. But on these ones, you need to evaluate them. They give you the values of a, b, and c. So let's look at question 42. It says a plus b. So the first thing I'm going to do is substitute the values of a and b in. I'm always going to keep that plus sign in the middle. So this is a plus b, which is what it says. The value of a is 4. Plus, and then the value of b is negative 5. So this is just 4 plus negative 5. And if we go back to our algebra tiles or our integer chips, we know that this is 1, 2, 3, 4 positives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negatives. And that we learned that all of this right here would turn into 0. Which is why we know that the sum is negative 1. There's more negatives. There's 1 left over, so it's negative 1. On question 43, it says negative b plus c. This negative on the outside is telling us to take the opposite of whatever b is, because b happens to already be negative. So this is negative 5 plus negative 8. So the opposite of negative 5 is just positive 5. So really, these two negatives right here make it a positive. Now I have more negatives, and I know that the sum is negative 3 because 8 minus 5 is 3. The greater absolute value is negative 8, and that one happens to be negative, so the answer is negative 3. Question 44 has some grouping symbols. We use GEMS now, not PEMDAS. The G stands for grouping symbols. So this is the absolute value of 4 plus negative 5 plus negative 8. And all of that is in my absolute value bars. So I'm going to rewrite my bars and just keep simplifying. 4 plus negative 5, well, we did that one over here. That was negative 1. So now it says negative 1 plus negative 8. Those are both negative, so if I have 1 negative here and 8 negatives here, that will leave me with 9 negatives, and the absolute value of negative 9 is 9. There you go. Each step working down gets simpler and simpler till you can't do anything left. And make sure you pay special attention to things like this. Okay, hope that helps.